Hey, what is up, YouTube? I got a video for you today. I figured you're having some four-wheel drive issues is why you might be here, so I'm going to go over a few things because I had some questions and I'm going to try to address as many as I can, try to help those that I've ran into the same problems. Here's one of the culprits of the four-wheel drive. This is your front differential actuator. If you look, you can see that it's all the way in. Normally it'll extend out, and that's what locks, your front differential basically, because if this doesn't extend, it will not go into four-wheel drive. You can shift your transfer case all you want and you'll hear it clunk, which you hear I'll show you here in this video. But to go over a couple of the things is this front differential actuator can be one of the issues. Very common, this switch right here, your four-wheel drive switch, you'll see that will go out. So if I had to guess, like some of you may be doing, I would start with changing out this switch or this actuator. I'm gonna actually shift the four-wheel drive just so you can hear the clunk and you'll hear the transfer case shift. Okay, so you'll hear it into 4 low. So again, I'm just in park only because I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. So you could hear it zzz, and it didn't want to go because I wasn't in neutral. Did you hear that? I'm going to take the microphone down here a little closer. Okay, so you can hear it zzz, zzz, zzz. So that is changing and shifting clearly. So you know that your four-wheel drive transfer case actuator is working. So you know that. Now on mine here, you can see I crudely have just diff lock. And when I flip the switch, you can hear it. So what I ended up having to do is I had a bad wire. All right, there's something bad between the transfer case and this front diff. Let me get my mic moved around. So I had a bad signal that was going from either that switch to here or the transfer case to here, and it was not working. So you'll have a ground. And usually a lot of these are ground activated. So you have to ground this in order for it to extend out. So if you're hearing your transfer case shift, then most likely it's not your transfer case that's bad. It's going to be up front. And if you're not sure about this, you can unplug it here and then unthread it. Okay. And then once you get it out, you can plug it in and shift your four-wheel drive and you'll see whether it extends or it doesn't. Okay, and then for those who have no idea about working on this kind of stuff, where in the world is my actuator? Where's this located on the vehicle? So this is the 96 half-ton with the 5.7, and this has got the independent front suspension clearly. But it's located right here. Okay. So all I did was basically jumper a wire from this to that switch, and then I just ground it out in order to make mine work. And then also on the S10s it's very similar, but you'll have a cable, and a lot of those you can actually lock them. They got a kit that you can buy to where you can manually, like I have mine, you can manually shift this. So so I would check your grounds, and then either your switch, your transfer case switch, or actuator, or your diff actuator. So I would say those main 3, and then wiring again could be 4. Hope that helps. But again, it's not too hard, either one of them. or both of them are not working. But again, I would start on that switch there. All right, well, I appreciate your guys' time. Hopefully that helps clear things up. And a shout out to I Got Your Back Gaming, because or On Your Six Gaming, I'm sorry. That the feller, he had asked the question there because he's having some trouble. So I got your 6, bud. Hopefully that helped. All right, take care. Wait, don't go. You're wondering where's the transfer case switch, because I never showed that. So I'll get under here and I'll show you. So driver's side, here, I'll get under here. And it's right here. Here's your plug that plugs into it. Yeah, my transfer case is definitely leaking a bit. But again, unplug it. Then you're gonna have screws over here on the side. Right here. There's one. But it's right behind this front drive shaft. So, but if you want to see a video on removing that, it's not that difficult, but it's not that easy to show in this video. But if you want to see it, leave a comment and I'll try to throw something together. All right, take care.